towards runners-up spot with their defeat of Kilmarnock at Tynecastle. They're 5 points ahead of Rangers with 4 games to go and with a superior goal difference as well. Top scorer Rudy Skacel returned to the team, so did Edgaris Jankauskis after injury. Česnauskas and Pospisil dropped out, and skipper Stephen Presley was missing with a back injury, but rested, allegedly, Andy Webster is still out of favour, so Christophe Berra teamed up with Jose Concalves in central defence. Just the one change made by Jim Jeffries to the Kilmarnock team beaten by Celtic at Rugby Park. No Lindsay Wilson at right back, Gordon Greer took over. The referee was Eddie Smith.
Alan Johnston's over this, Gary Hay as well. Hay's effort into the wall. Johnston lofts it back in. Onside, Stephen Naismith, and what a chance for the opening goal. The flag stayed down. He'd kept himself onside, despite the icy stares towards the assistant from the Hearts defenders. Naismith was on and should have done better. Aguiar playing pretty impressively in the last few games for Hearts. No Julian Bellier. Here's Aguiar, right into the danger area. Jankauskis saved by Combe! And what a miss by Bednar. An absolute sitter. Hearts with a chance to get themselves in front in the 10th minute. Good reaction save from Combe to deny Jankauskis, and Roman Bednar doesn't need us to tell him. He should have tucked away the rebound. Fisas. Jankauskis with the speculative effort from 25 yards out. On target, but it was never going to find its way past Alan Combe. But a good spell of pressure this from Hearts, looking for the opening goal. Good play from Aguiar. Fisas with time to deliver. Good ball in for Roman Bednar, and he goes close again. Not so obvious an opportunity this time, but it was good movement in the middle to meet the Fisas cross, and too high, but only just. Lost by Gary Hay. Rudy Skacel, not far away. Blistering drive from the Czech midfielder on his return to the top team. And I think if that had been on target, Alan Combe would have struggled to have got anywhere near it. Aguiar through for Mikel Yunus. Was that handball by Gary Hay? No, say the officials. And Hearts have a problem here with Jose Concalves in stretching for that challenge. He looks to have done himself some damage, and with Presley and Webster missing, this could create difficulties for the home team. Now making his Hearts debut, Ibrahim Tal replaces Jose Concalves, who looks to have done his hamstring. Aguiar stretching. To Hartley for Edgaris Jankauskis, chested down for Skacel. Good touch on the left peg, not bad. He's had a couple of efforts so far, neither on target, but Alan Combe is well aware of the threat of Skacel from just about any distance. And Fowler. Good header on from Nish. Danny Invincible's in. Hits the deck. Well, it was right on the line. Invincible was convinced he was taken out. I don't think it was inside the penalty box, but Invincible certainly looking for a free kick. It was Berra who ran across him. Was there much contact? Was there a need to go down? Eddie Smith thought not. Nielsen targets Jankowskis. Here he is again with the overhead attempt, just too high. Looking to catch out Alan Combe, but the goalkeeper got back to be comfortably underneath that as he watched it drop just too high. Gordon Greer with the free kick aimed at Danny Invincible. Takis Fisas won the header. Downfield from Scatchell to Bednar. It's all been very quiet recently in attack for Hearts. That might all change, and it could well have changed there had Paul Hartley been able to guide that effort into goal. It was dropping over his shoulder. Not the easiest of opportunities, but it was yet another enterprising run from the Hearts and Scotland midfielder, lacking end product this time. Tal's free kick, looking for Bednar. There was climbing going on there. Nice touch from Naismith to Johnston. Quick counter-attack from Kilmarnock. Invincible's cross blocked. Berra gets it upfield to Scatchell. Rudy Scatchell is off and running. Free kick given against Greer. The reaction looked fairly theatrical from Scatchell, but it was a foul. Could this be the moment? Paul Hartley. You know, it just could. The skipper scores in the 70th minute and Tynecastle goes wild. Could that be the goal that keeps Hearts on track for runners-up spot and a possible passport to the Champions League? Total technique, marvellous ability from Hartley, and it's 1-0 to the home team. Greer's free kick, Kilmarnock looking to hit back. Nish couldn't keep it. Hartley's Jankowskis a lazy layoff. Invincible. There's Nish. It's wide. A real opportunity for Nish to square the game. It stemmed from sloppy stuff from Jankowskis, which sparked that Kilmarnock attack. Danny Invincible giving the attack width, and Nish threw himself at it but couldn't find the target. Greer into the penalty box. There's Simon Ford. What a save. Craig Gordon, how did he do that? He's made some spectacular stops this season. That one doesn't qualify under that category, but I'm still a little bit mystified as to how that ended up in his hands. Misplaced pass, and Takis Fisas is on the move. Collected just about by Chesnauskas. Lovely pass, reverse pass to Bruno Aguiar. Elliott waiting, here's Scatchell! Roman Bednar, his fellow countryman, tried to divert that en route, and if the striker had got a touch, it might well have taken it on target. As it was, it went wide. He scored one, Paul Hartley. Can he create another one? He loves this sort of position. And very close to a second, Hartley. Shades of Hampden in the Cup semi-final about that one. Played in with lots of pace, lots of dip on it as well, and it needed touched over the top by Alan Combe. Aguiar's corner. Flicked off Naismith at the near post. Gary Hay couldn't control it. Chesnauskas with the nutmeg on the Achilles skipper. And Christoph Berra nods in the goal which seals the points for Hearts. And it's the goal which lets everyone among the home support breathe a little easier. It's another 3 points on the trail. Hearts hope the second spot. Berra heading home from close range, 2-0.
Hearts could take another step towards runners-up spot if they can win today's derby at Easter Road. But Hibs want revenge so they can end the season in style. Here's Martin Keegan.
The capital city, the Edinburgh derby, a possible European lifeline for Hibs. For Hearts, it could be a huge step towards the Champions League.